No one expected this. Just hours ago, everything looked over. A 6-shot lead, total dominance, history in the making. And now, it's completely gone. This might be one of the most shocking collapses in Masters history. Augusta National in April. There is no stage in golf quite like it. A cathedral of pines where legends are forged and hearts are broken. Every year, it promises a story for the ages, a 4-day battle of precision, nerve, and destiny. But as the 2024 Masters tournament began, the script felt pre-written, the conclusion all but foregone. Because at the start of the tournament, one name stood above everyone else. Rory McIlroy, the defending champion, the world #1, the undeniable titan of the sport, returning to the hallowed grounds where he had triumphed just 12 months prior. He wasn't just a favorite, he was an inevitability. The weight of history was on his shoulders, a chance to achieve golfing immortality. He was the man chasing back-to-back Masters titles, a feat so rare, so monumentally difficult, that only a handful of the game's greatest legends have ever managed it. Nicklaus, Faldo, Woods. That was the company he was seeking to join. The air was thick with expectation. The patrons lining the fairways, the millions watching around the world, all were there to witness a coronation. And through the first 2 rounds, Rory delivered a performance that bordered on perfection. His driving was a masterclass in power and control, dissecting Augusta's notoriously demanding tee shots with contemptuous ease. His iron play was surgical. Each approach shot a homing missile, seeking the flag. He navigated the treacherous, lightning-fast greens as if he had a personal map of every subtle break. And he wasn't just leading. He was destroying the field. It was a clinic, a one-man show. While the world's best golfers struggled against the course, McIlroy seemed to be playing a different game entirely. He was calm, he was confident, he was utterly dominant. The question was no longer he would win, but by how much. The chase for the green jacket had turned into a procession. As the sun set on Friday, the tournament was his to lose. After round 2, the biggest lead at this stage in Masters history, everything pointed to one outcome: victory. By the time Sunday morning dawned over Augusta, the patrons lining the fairways weren't just hopeful, they were certain. They had witnessed 3 days of a masterclass, a clinic in championship golf. And in the gentle Georgia breeze, you could hear the whispers turning into declarations. Fans were already calling it.
This is over. It's his to lose. He's untouchable.
And why wouldn't they think that? Rory McIlroy wasn't just leading the Masters. He was rewriting the definition of dominance. He entered the final round with a commanding 4-shot lead, a cushion built on a foundation of breathtaking skill. His opening round 65 was a statement. His follow-up rounds of 69 and 70 were a testament to his consistency. Statistically, he was in a different league, leading the field in strokes gained from tee to green by a staggering margin. He was playing perfect golf. It was a symphony of birdies, precision, and unshakable confidence. Every drive seemed to split the fairway with surgical accuracy. Every iron shot was a guided missile, seeking out the flagstick. His putter, once a source of frustration, was now an instrument of authority, draining putts from all distances. He walked the course not with the nervous energy of a contender, but with the calm, measured swagger of a king surveying his kingdom. And he was doing it here, at Augusta National. This is a course designed to humble the greatest champions, a cathedral of golf where treacherous, glass-like greens and swirling, unpredictable winds can turn dreams into nightmares in a single shot. It's one of the toughest courses in the world, yet for 54 holes, he made it look easy. While others battled, scrambled, and succumbed to the pressure, McIlroy floated above it all, seemingly immune to the course's legendary defenses. The green jacket wasn't a possibility. It felt like a formality, a destiny waiting to be fulfilled. The engraver might as well have started his work. But here's the thing about the Masters. It always has the final say. It doesn't forgive mistakes, and it definitely doesn't stay predictable. For 3.5 days, he had been untouchable. A masterclass in control and precision, building a lead that felt insurmountable. But Augusta National is a course that demands respect for all 72 holes. It has a way of reminding even the greatest champions that nothing is guaranteed until the final putt drops. Then came the moment everything changed. He stepped onto the 10th tee, the back nine stretching out before him, and just ahead, lurking like a predator, was the most sacred and treacherous ground in all of golf, Amen Corner. A 3-hole stretch where legends are made and dreams are shattered, the swirling winds, the impossibly fast greens, and the ever-present water make it one of the most dangerous stretches in the sport. It's a place that tests not just a player's skill, but their nerve. And that's where it all fell apart. The first crack appeared on the 10th, a snap-hooked tee shot, wild and out of character. The ball disappeared deep into the Georgia pines, forcing a desperate punch-out. The smooth, confident rhythm he displayed for days was suddenly gone, replaced by a frantic scramble. He couldn't save par. He couldn't even save bogey. A shocking triple bogey. The lead, once a fortress, was now under siege. The pressure was building, a physical weight pressing down on him. On the 11th, another wayward approach found the greenside bunker. Missed shots, once unthinkable, were becoming the norm. Then came the 12th, Golden Bell. The shortest par 3 on the course, but perhaps the most terrifying. A slight miscalculation, a gust of wind, and Rays Creek swallows your hopes whole. His tee shot never had a chance. Within minutes, the entire tournament had been turned on its head. The collapse was swift, brutal, and total. That 6-shot lead? Gone. In frame. Static shot. Completely erased. He wasn't just tied for the lead, he was now trailing. A spectator to a tournament he had owned just an hour before. The green jacket was slipping through his fingers, one agonizing shot at a time. In less than 30 minutes, from total control to total chaos. Augusta erupted as momentum shifted across the back nine, while McIlroy struggled. Crowds sensed it, McIlroy fading, contenders charging hard. One player surged, steady and fearless down the fairway. Every swing swung the leaderboard with brutal speed. Scores flipped, red numbers lighting up the board. A blistering 65 rocketed him into co-lead. Jumped from 8 shots behind to tied lead. That's not just a comeback, that's a takeover. This is where golf becomes something deeper, not just skill, but psychology. McIlroy later admitted he needs to reset mentally and play freely again. Because now, the pressure is completely different. Before, he had nothing to lose. Now, he has everything to lose. And here's what makes this even crazier. It's not just one challenger. Sam Burns, Shane Lowry, Scotty Scheffler, all closing in fast. This is no longer a solo race. It's a full-blown battle. So now the question is, was this just a bad round, or the moment everything slipped away? Because history shows, the Masters doesn't give second chances easily. And what started as a guaranteed win has now become one of the most unpredictable finishes in years. And if this continues, we might be watching one of the biggest turnarounds in golf history. Leaderboard explodes, names flip, scores dive, galleries gasp. Augusta holds its breath as momentum whiplashes. Every update tightens the vice on the contenders. Close up, positions shuffle again. Co-leader emerges, favorite fades. The board flickers. Fate rewrites itself in seconds. This is chaos measured in strokes.